As a part of just about any industrial process, you end up with some sort of typical environmental release, whether that's to groundwater, soil, sediment, wherever that might be. And even outside of that, we have contaminants all around us. It's just a part of our daily lives. There's chemicals in everything we touch and eat and drink. And so understanding the effects that those chemicals have on our body, whether it's specific to a contaminated site space, a product, working with a consumer product, understanding what potential risks those might be is a key part to allowing people the power to mitigate those risks themselves. We bring lots of expertise around ecological risk assessment and human health risk assessment in the contaminated site space. What I do in the bulk of my work is understanding how contaminants move within the environment, so move between groundwater, surface water, sediments, soils, and when into biota then, if they're being consumed by wildlife or if they're being consumed by a human, what are the impacts to that consumer as well? So we do things like food web modeling, we do things like developing conceptual site models to understand how contaminants are moving within the environment, the fate and transport of them, and then the bioaccumulation into biota so that we can ultimately assess the risk to kind of the most important receptors we want to look at, which are typically humans. We've got a great risk assessment group here. In particular, I'll speak to our ecological risk assessment group, which has grown really considerably over the last 10 years since I've been at Geosyntec, and now spans just about every corner of the continent. We've got great risk assessors from Alaska to California to Vermont to Florida. We have a really nice spread across the country, which allows us to, connect with clients and branches all over the place, but we're also a really tightly knit group. We work together to make sure that whoever expertise is right for the right project is the one who staffs it, who works on it, and make sure that we always have the right fit for the client within our group. I've worked on sites in Australia, I've worked on sites in Canada, I've worked on some sites in Europe, and then of course across the States as well. So it's really just a matter of finding the right fit wherever that might be regionally or just the right expertise for the right problem.